And trouble continues to mount for Kavitha and the South Lobby at large in the alleged Liquorgate scam just a day after the Enforcement Directorate arrested Hyderabad-based businessman and liquor baron Arun Pillai. The agency is now summoned the BRS MLC Kavitha, also the Chief Minister's daughter, but the BRS MLC has in the meanwhile sought more time from the Enforcement Directorate. The agency, though, is yet to respond, but now you have news coming in of how Kavitha has sought more time to appear before the agency, to appear before the Enforcement Directorate. Let me go across to Bhavtosh joining us with more details. Bhavtosh, this most certainly was on expected lines that next in line is going to be Kavitha and several of her associates, especially with regards to the investigations that are underway on part of the Enforcement Directorate. Though she sought more time, any reason that we're learning on why this has happened?
Well, we don't have access to her letter to the Enforcement Directorate or why she has sought more time, but any person can ask for deferment of their questioning at least on 3 occasions. We saw how even Manish Sisodia had asked for more time on 19th of February, and even CBI had given him a week's time to come and join the investigation, though he was subsequently arrested by the CBI. In this case also, what we are learning is that she has written a letter to the Enforcement Directorate and she's coming to Delhi. She's coming to Delhi to participate in a protest that will be taking place on Jantar Mantar on 10th of March. So she's saying that she had a prior engagement and for that she has to be in the capital. At the same time, she's saying that she's not running away from the law enforcing agency. If ED insists that she has to be questioned, then it could be possible that she might be joining the investigation. No word from the Enforcement Directorate, but what we are learning from our sources is that she's seeking more time, maybe a week's time, and that she will be joining the investigation from 15th of March. But what we have gathered is that she has asked for deferment. One has to wait and see whether ED allows it or does not allow. But any individual, at least if the initial summons have been issued, then agencies are in fact, they do give more time. They give
okay, let's see whether or not the agency gives in to that request coming in. Stay on with us, Bhavtosh. We also keep up with more visuals coming to light, and these are of course visuals of Kavitha. I believe Kavitha in the meanwhile, remember, has sought more time from the Enforcement Directorate to appear before the agency. The agency is yet to respond. We're yet to access the detailed letter on what grounds have been cited by Kavitha. But remember, in the meanwhile, what we can tell you is that BRS has come down heavily against the centre after ED has issued summons to Kavitha. In fact, the BRS leaders have once again gone ahead and called it politically motivated move on part of the BJP, which they say continues to misuse several agencies, the CBI, the Enforcement Directorate being cited as some of them. The leaders of BRS, including Kavitha, coming down heavily against the centre for issuing notice to her by the Enforcement Directorate, accusing that it was nothing but politically motivated. Now remember, these are some of the visuals that we have managed to access. In the meanwhile, tomorrow is going to be a very, very interesting day, especially with regards to how these investigations, both by the CBI and the Enforcement Directorate, are almost running parallelly. The Enforcement Directorate focusing on the money laundering angle. The CBI, of course, remember, is also focusing on the South Lobby and its involvement, and how the CBI suspects that it may have had a key role to play in tweaking the excise policy, the draft excise policy. We quickly talk about more reactions coming in. The BRS MLC crying vendetta, slamming the centre's intimidating tactics against the Chief Minister's daughter Kavitha, who is currently in the eye of the storm after Pillai's arrest, has vowed to fight against the centre. The BRS has also planned a hunger strike against the centre at Jantar Mantar come 10th of March. Political war of words escalating at that. The BJP, remember, has welcomed ED's move to question the BRS MLC as the Saffron Party leaders continue to rally for Kavitha's arrest in the alleged Liquorgate scam.
लूटे आप लोग, लिकर बिजनेस किए आप लोग, नया पॉलिसी बनाए आप लोग, उसमें कंप्लेंट आया, कंप्लेंट के खिलाफ सीबीआई ने इंक्वायरी किया है, उसमें गलत पाए आप लोग, सरकार का पैसा, जनता का पैसा लूटे हैं आप लोग, हमारा क्या संबंध है उसमें? आज पर एक्ट, सीबीआई एक्ट कर रहे, और जो भी भ्रष्टाचारी है, जो भी पैसे, जनता का पैसे लूटे हैं, उसके खिलाफ एक्शन हो रहे। उसमें भारतीय जनता पार्टी क्या संबंध है? उसमें नरेंद्र मोदी जी क्या संबंध है?
Well, we have another reaction.